From Flushing, Queens, baseball from the home of the Mets, Citi Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Mets. Stay tuned for Mets baseball coming up next. Noah Syndergaard, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now in the box, D. Gordon, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
Number 9.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Conforto sprinting after it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And here's how the visiting Miami Marlins will line up in this one. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Matt, this is going to be a pitcher's duel. I mean, both these guys have a chance to work deep in the game. They've shown they can do that. Runs are a premium. I think if you don't get them early, we may not see a lot of runs in this game at all.
Standing in, JT Realmuto. Career numbers versus Syndergaard, 1 for 4. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Matt, they're on one of those hot streaks. I mean, everything is going right for them. They're playing great baseball right now. I mean, timely hitting, the bullpen's coming through, and it looks like they're rested. They're doing the things they need to do to really be a winning club right now.
And this is fouled into the seats over from first.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And it misses. 3-1 now. Waiting next, there's Christian Yelich. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
Batting third, center fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Well, Matt, the interesting thing about Carl, look, pitchers struggle with balls in the corner. They don't like that he makes them throw the ball in the middle of the plate sometimes. But he will call that high pitch. So watch him attack the high pitch and try to get that strike.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
The 1-1 pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Foul ball, strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Misses, ball 2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Giancarlo Stanton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Two and 2 count. Here it comes. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1 left for Miami. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Dan Straley, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, we're catching the guys throwing the ball really good right now. His ERA is under 3 the last 3 outings, so he's keeping his team in the game and giving them a chance to win. He's got to get some run support. We see that today, then we may see him walk away with a W.
Here's Juan Lagares. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Juan Lagares.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. Despite that loss last time out, they've been one of the hottest teams around, winning 8 in a row before that.
Well, Matt, they just didn't play well in the opener of this series. I mean, they got blown out. An entertaining game if you like offense, but for them, they didn't play very well.
Stanton is there, and he'll bring this one in. Time now to take a look at Terry Collins' Mets starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, this lineup is interesting to me because they're not a club that's going to hit for a lot of average. Not many guys in the lineup. You look at the lineup, the numbers are not there. They're the bottom third in the league as a team in batting average. So that's tough when you're not being consistent. That tells me you're an inconsistent club, but we'll see how they play today.
Here's Neil Walker. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 coming. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here's another 0-2. And the changeup is way low that time.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there. He's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm giving him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
In is Curtis Granderson. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. He's hitless in 6 tries. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Mets turned away here in the first. We'll head to the second at Citi Field. 0-0 here on the show. Stepping up now, Justin Bour. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit, but lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Hit softly on the ground to first. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Well, that's back-to-back off-speed pitches, and he wasn't biting on either. Now let's see if he goes back to the hard stuff or gives the softer stuff another shot.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Martin Prado now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Here's a pop-up now behind the plate, but room for Darno. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Asdrubal Cabrera.
First delivery to him on the way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Prado coasts under it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games.
Come on, New York.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
3-0 now. Travis d'Arnaud is on deck. Here it comes on 3-0. And a changeup right down the middle.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Hit out toward second. Gordon is up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7, catcher. Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Batter pitcher numbers against Dan Straley. 1 for 3. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Ozuna at the track. And this one is gone. A home run. Travis d'Arnaud with a solo home run. 4th home run for him on the season. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
He was on cruise control, just needing one more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright.
Third baseman, David.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 2 home runs, and 8 runs batted in. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. The 2-2 now to Wright. And another foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Realmuto is underneath this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Now to the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway.
Miguel Rojas.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
That one's in there. 3-1. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Hey, they haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
The pitcher, Dan Straley, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll pounce on this quickly to tag him out.
Hey, sacrifice was in order right there as he gets the bunt down right there. And sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Here's D. Gordon now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Yep, 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Now a flare out to left center. Cabrera into shallow left. 2 gone.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, JT Realmuto, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away, but he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Let's go, Matt.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's thrown the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Conforto is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. Marlins leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in, Noah Syndergaard. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Noah Syndergaard.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Dribbled up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Juan.
Digging in to try it again. Juan Lagares. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. Lined foul right over the Mets dugout. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. Rojas ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Riding in once again, Neil Walker. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A called strike on the inside corner.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
Now here's the pitch. inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now we're going to get a stoppage here as the 4 umpires will gather together near third base to discuss whether or not that was really a foul ball. And remember now, if there's any uncertainty, the umpires can go inside to get a look at the video feed from headquarters in New York. And I believe that's exactly what they're going to do. We'll give you a look at this from our own cameras and let you make the call for yourself. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. The 2-2 one more time, and this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to, but either way, the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets, but they hold a 1-0 lead. With Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Wright will put this one away for the first down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Giancarlo Stanton now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Granderson is under it. 2 down.
now batting, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Ready for another chance? Justin Bour comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gloved by Walker. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Mets lead this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Lucas Duda. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Number 21.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the fourth inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The 1-0 home now to Granderson.
Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the 2-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that misses. Ball 1. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. The 1-1 home to Cabrera. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
When you're struggling, you'll look for anything. Been off to a little bit of a cold streak. He didn't hit it hard, but that's a big one to build on.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto.
As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Ready with the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Here it comes on 0-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Marcell Ozuna.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Lagares is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box now, Martin Prado comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
We are watching a great pitcher just carving up this lineup right now. Now he's got this guy 0-2. When you get a 0-2 against a guy like this, well, the results are not going to be very positive.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3 up, 3 down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Conforto makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They still trail 1-0. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a whiff at a good slider that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away.
Third baseman, number 5.
So coming to the plate, David Wright. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The pitch. That's inside. 2-0. The 2-0 home to right. Hit on the ground out to short. Rojas takes it in. And a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
Infield single, as innocent as it may sound, that might be a rally starter right there.
The pitcher, Noah Syndergaard.
Standing in, Noah Syndergaard. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, left fielder.
At the plate, Juan Lagares. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch lifted in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets strand one, but they're on top 1-0. Striding in once again, Dan Straley. He'll start things out now in the top half of the sixth.
Dan Straley.
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, that'll get your head shaken at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground up the middle. And the Marlins had their first hit of the game.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? He rewards him with the base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he misses there. 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing the bat at that pitch.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box, JT Realmuto as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Weak grounder back to the mound. To Walker for 1. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian.
In is Christian Yelich. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike 2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. There now is Granderson as he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. It remains 1-0. Here's Neil Walker. Been a strikeout
Leading
victim
up for the
twice in this one.
Second baseman, Neil Walker.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. Gordon is there. And he's set down, 1 away.
The first baseman, number 21, Lucas Duda.
Here's Lucas Duda now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded, foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That was a good
right
job
fielder,
tying him
number
up
3,
inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Stepping in now, Curtis Granderson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Ozuna, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo home run for Curtis Granderson, the 297th of his career, as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
Boy, that's a late mistake that could prove to be fatal. It's only a solo shot, but with the way their starter is throwing it, that could be enough to seal the deal.
The Shortstop number 13.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera.
Asdrubal
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Yelich. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Fair to say, oh my goodness, these folks are not headed for a career on Broadway. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on the show. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Giancarlo Stanton now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Chopped weakly to the left. Taken there by Cabrera on to first, and a big out to start the 7th. One gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Bour.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Justin Bour. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count. In for a strike. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. Here's Marcell Ozuna. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Next pitch chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind 0-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 2 out, nobody on. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. Miami down in order. They trail things here 2-0.
Your attention, please. Now
New
pitching
pitcher
for
set
the
to take
Marlins,
over here, and we'll see the
number
right-hander
25.
Junichi Tazawa.
Junichi Tazawa.
Digging in once again, Michael
Leading up for
Conforto.
the bat.
0 for 2 on his line
Center
thus far.
fielder, Michael Conforto.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Travis d'Arnaud will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Pitch on the way. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. A hit in 2 tries so far. First offering on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Martin Prado now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Martin Prado.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Good action on the sinker. 1-2. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
Fouled straight back. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
In now, Miguel Rojas. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
It looks like fatigue's not going to be a factor for him. He's still popping the glove in the high 90s, and we're late in the game right now, Matt.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
Man, that's a nice at bat. Found himself down 0-2, and he just continues to fight. Fought off pitches, gets a 2-2 count, and gets a base hit.
Derek Dietrich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 32, Derek Dietrich.
And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike one. Career numbers versus Syndergaard. He's gone 3 for 8. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. On his way to pitch number 100. Good waste pitch. 1-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Granderson is over, and he makes the catch for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's D. Gordon now. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Slice down the left side, but foul. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit.
Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well.
I love the hitting streak. I was glad to see him get that knock. I was hoping we weren't going to jinx him.
Ready for another shot now. JT Realmuto in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swung on and hit softly on a line. And this ball's going to fall out there. A base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that one run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
And now here comes Mets skipper Terry Collins out to home plate, and it looks like we'll see a double switch here. Jerry Blevins will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Rene Rivera is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. In is Christian Yelich. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. His prior history in this matchup, 3 for 10. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1. Looks like a left-hander has begun to get loose out in that Mets bullpen. And there's ball 2 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
3-1. Here it is. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Yeah, that strategy is great when it works, but when it doesn't, it's ugly. And he was here to face one guy, and he couldn't get it done.
Ichiro Suzuki will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
51, Ichiro Suzuki.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Don't give it away here. Play smart.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Here it comes, 0-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Mets are out on top, 2-1. Ichiro Suzuki will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
Now playing center field, number 51.
Brad Ziegler is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Brad Ziegler.
Now at the plate, Rene Rivera, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
This pitch just misses a bit inside and catches him about mid-thigh. That's the meaty part of the leg, so as soon as the initial pain wears off, he should be just fine.
Here's Juan Lagares, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gordon ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman.
Ready once again, Neil Walker. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another chance. Lucas Duda struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead with a sinker on the outside. Hit weakly on the ground to short. A toss over to Gordon at second, and that ends the inning. Mets leave 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. in Queens at Citi Field as we get set for the top of the 9th inning in this one. Addison Reed comes on
Now
from the
pitching
pen,
for the
hoping
New
to
York
finish
Mets,
this one off here in the top of the
43,
9th.
Addison Reed.
Now batting, Justin Bohr. Career history
Leading
with
off from
Addison
Miami.
Reed. 0 for
First baseman,
5.
Justin Bohr.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Another 1-2 delivery. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Lifted into the air to shallow center. And Walker will put this one away for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away.
Martin Prado.
Martin Prado now 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Lagares. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Marlins have rallied back to tie it at 2 apiece.
Well, this guy's been unhittable all year, but eventually you knew somebody would get to him. That's the first home run he's given up all year. But like all good relievers, he has to have a short memory and put it behind him.
Now batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Here it comes. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Marlins able to knock things up on the solo home run. Home half of the 9th coming up, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Curtis Granderson. He'll step in trying to do something about this 2-2 tie. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
The 1-0 home now to Granderson.
And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. Waiting on deck is Drupal Cabrera. Here it comes on 3-0. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in to try it again as Drupal Cabrera. The winning run is at first base. Here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit it. A little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box, Michael Conforto, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Line toward the alley in left center, and that's in there, base hit. Here comes the winning run for the plate. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
Endings just don't get much better than this. Great job at the plate putting the ball in play, and then the runner at first does the rest. Stop at third? No way. Grounded third, flew home, and scored the game winner. My heart is still in my throat.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it was a real good performance, as you'll see by his final line. 7 2/3 good innings, and in today's game, that's very solid.
The finish in tonight's game. New York pick up win number 20 on the year. Addison Reed claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to the show.